Picture this. You wake up early. No breakfast, just water, maybe black coffee. You feel proud. You're fasting. You're disciplined. You're doing what strong men do, right? At first, it feels amazing. Mental clarity, fat loss, control. But then something strange starts happening. You feel colder than usual. Your workouts feel weaker. Your motivation dips. Your drive, both in the gym and in life, feels muted. And then one day, you ask yourself quietly, why don't I feel like myself anymore? No one told you this part. Because fasting is powerful, but fasting too long, too often, can quietly attack one thing men depend on for strength, confidence, and vitality: testosterone. Today, we're breaking down the real science, the real experiences, and the real rules every man needs to know before fasting goes too far. This video might save your hormones. Why men fast in the first place. Let's be honest. Men don't fast just for health. They fast because they want visible abs. They want discipline. They want control. They want to feel powerful again. Fasting feels primal. It reminds us of skipping breakfast as kids and still playing all day. Long school days powered by one meal, times when food didn't control us. And science supports fasting to a point. Short-term fasting can improve insulin sensitivity, increase growth hormone, boost fat burning. So what's the problem? The problem starts when fasting becomes too long, too frequent, combined with hard training, stress, and low sleep. Because the male body has a line. CrossFit and testosterone pays the price. Testosterone, your body's power signal. Testosterone is not just a sex hormone. It's your status hormone. It affects muscle strength, fat distribution, confidence, motivation, energy, focus, mood. High testosterone feels like, I can handle this. I'm capable. I want to move, build, and lead. Low testosterone feels like brain fog, fatigue, anxiety, loss of drive, reduced libido, weak recovery. And here's the key truth. Testosterone hates starvation signals. And fasting, when pushed too far, looks like starvation to your brain. What happens inside your body during long fasts? Let's break it down simply. When you fast for long periods, especially beyond 24, 36 hours repeatedly, your body doesn't think, oh, he's optimizing health. It thinks food is scarce, survival mode. So your brain sends signals. Cortisol goes up. This is your stress hormone. Cortisol and testosterone are enemies. Energy is conserved. Muscle building is paused. Reproduction is deprioritized. The hypothalamus slows down. This is your hormone control center. It reduces signals to make testosterone. In simple terms, your body says, now is not the time to be strong. Now is the time to survive. And testosterone drops quietly. The cortisol-testosterone war. Here's something most fitness influencers won't tell you. You don't lose testosterone directly from fasting. You lose it indirectly through stress. Long fasting plus hard training plus poor sleep equals chronic cortisol elevation. Cortisol breaks down muscle, increases fat storage, blocks testosterone production. Imagine a seesaw. When cortisol goes up, testosterone goes down. Many men think, I'm fasting, lifting, grinding. Why am I weaker? Because your body is drowning in stress signals. And stress is anti-testosterone. Real life signs men ignore. Let's talk real life. Not lab studies. Not influencers. Real men. Signs testosterone may be dropping due to excessive fasting. You dread workouts you once loved. You feel emotionally flat. Your sleep becomes lighter. Morning energy disappears. Libido drops, even if you don't want to admit it. Recovery takes longer. You feel older, suddenly. Many men blame age, work, life, but often it's prolonged caloric restriction sending danger signals to the brain when fasting helps testosterone. Now listen carefully. Fasting itself is not the enemy. In fact, short, strategic fasting can help testosterone. Examples: 14, 16-hour fasts, occasional 18-hour fasts, proper refeeding afterward. Why? Because short fasts improve insulin sensitivity, reduce inflammation, increase growth hormone, don't spike cortisol excessively. The key difference: duration and recovery. Your body needs reassurance that food is coming. When fasting starts to hurt testosterone, problems start when men do things like OMAD every day for months, 48 72-hour fasts repeatedly, heavy lifting while under-eating, fasting plus low-fat diets, fasting plus poor sleep. At that point, the body connects the dots. No food, high stress, high energy output. Result: shut down non-essential systems, including testosterone. Think back, a time when you felt strong, confident, alive. You weren't counting calories. You weren't starving. You ate real food. You moved. You slept. Your body trusted the environment. That trust is what testosterone needs. Not punishment, not extremes. Actionable rules for men who fast. Here are clear, actionable rules you can apply immediately. Rule 1, keep most fasts under 16 hours. This is the sweet spot for most men. Rule 2, eat enough calories on feeding days. Fasting doesn't mean under-eating forever. Rule 3, prioritize protein and healthy fats. Testosterone is made from cholesterol. Rule 4, avoid heavy training in extended fasts. Lift heavy when fed, not depleted. Rule 5, watch your sleep. Sleep is testosterone's best friend. Rule 6, cycle fasting. Fast some days. Eat normally others. Your body loves rhythm. The biggest mistake men make. The biggest mistake? Trying to be extreme. Thinking more suffering equals more results. But testosterone thrives on safety, consistency, adequate fuel, not starvation. The final message: fasting is a tool, not a religion. Used correctly, it sharpens men. Used excessively, it weakens them quietly. Your body is always listening, always adapting. Give it signals of strength, not survival. Because real masculinity isn't about how long you can starve. It's about how well you can build, recover, and sustain power over time. If this changed how you see fasting, share it with a brother who's pushing too hard. And remember, strong men don't ignore their hormones. They work with them.